Friday night, I'm going nowhere.
Good morning, everyone. It's about 7:20 here in Kansas City. It's a balmy 0 degrees, December 27, 2017. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Looking forward to a prosperous 2018 as we're winding down the year here. I want to welcome everyone to my daily vlog, episode 1. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call this vlog, so for the time being, we're just going to call it a vlog. Okay. About a year and a half ago, I got approached and asked if I'd be interested in doing a daily vlog, putting my thoughts on video. I totally was not comfortable with it a year and a half ago, just for the fact that I don't write down any of my thoughts. I keep them all in my head. 2, I didn't know if I have a lot of content to do a daily vlog. And 3, I wasn't quite sure if anyone really wanted to listen to what I had to say. So come full circle, I got approached again about starting a daily vlog. Just putting information out there on a day-to-day basis, documenting my day, documenting my life. And as I sat and thought, I was like, you know what, that might be a little fun. So here we go. The first few videos is going to probably be a little raw, uncut. I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to talk about, but as we progress and this thing starts to grow, I think it will get better going forward. So why vlog? I think it's very important to, as you're growing a business and you're building your brand, it's important to let people into your world. I'm one of those guys, what you see is what you get. So I don't really have any problem with, sharing my trials, my tribulations, my ups, my downs, my happiness. I kind of wear it on my sleeve. So if you ask, of course, I'm going to tell. You may not like what I have to say or what comes out of my mouth, but that's just kind of how I roll. So anyway, that's a big part of why I'm going to start this vlog. Another reason is that one, it's going to help me get a lot of my thoughts out in building my brand and building my company. As most of you know, I started a youth sports management company about a year and a half ago, which I am building on a day-to-day basis, and it's continuing to grow. I'll be the first to tell you that as an entrepreneur, I've had a couple epic fails with Simplified Team Management. I know that's kind of long, so we'll just call it STM for the time being. I've had some epic fails, and I've had to go back to the drawing board a couple different times. But that's the beauty of it. Watching this thing grow, it's like my, I would like to say like one of my kids. You kind of grow your business, and it's getting older and older and mature, and starting to get some legs under it. More and more people starting to find out who we are and what we do, and they're wanting to become a part of it. So again, building my brand. 2, more from a personal standpoint, I have a lot of friends out there who are constantly reaching out to me, asking, what do you do for a living? How do you stay so motivated? And so I thought it'd be kind of neat to, just share with them, my life is not all roses out there. I know on social media, we sometimes live different lives, what we put on social media. As I'm looking at Facebook scroll now, it's great to keep up with all the pictures and of families and all the drama that's going on out there. But I'm like everyone else, I have a lot of ups and downs on a day-to-day basis. Hell, I got 4 kids. So dealing with that, blended family. I've been divorced twice. Most of you probably didn't even know that, but anyway, 3rd time's a charm. So those are things that we'll talk about. Helping some of my friends through some of their struggles. Most of you know, or most of you probably don't know, my wife is a life coach. She also has a 25+ year career as executive VP with AT&T. So I'm constantly getting coached from that side, just to deal with day-to-day struggles, and as well as how to be a better person, we will say. I think the last time I was on video, I had the same sweatshirt on. My kids give me hell because they say, Dad, you wear the same sweatshirt all the time, which is not true. I just wear this one a lot. Just kind of a personal reminder not to procrastinate and to do a lot of different things. Life's kind of short there. So anyway, so what we're going to talk about in these vlogs, we'll talk, try and keep it positive. There's going to be some days, I'm sure, where I'll be emotional. As I get older, I cry a lot. I'm not quite sure why. I get emotional. I start to tear up at movies now, which I never did. I think it's kind of part of my new life. There are going to be some days and topics that we'll talk about that probably sounds like I'm an angry person or angry dad. That's just part of life. We'll talk a little bit about sports. Probably talk some politics, what's happening out there in the world, all that good stuff. Talk family, all that good stuff. My friends are blowing up my Facebook feed as we speak, just for the fact that they know I don't like cold weather, so they're kind of riding me pretty hard there. So anyway, so there'll be a lot of various topics that we'll talk about as we go forward. This is going to be interesting for the fact that, again, as I said, I don't normally put a lot of my thoughts down on paper, so this is going to be pretty raw and uncut, as my dog is walking through the door here to interrupt me. Kimberly walked out of the door about 6 o'clock this morning. She had a business meeting on the plaza in Kansas City here, so as usual, she was a little bit late getting out the door, but hopefully that is going well for her. And I am on duty, dog duty. My 13-year-old is still asleep because it's break, and she'll probably get up around 10, 10:30, 11, noon, 1 o'clock, eat, go back to bed. Anyway, so we're gonna try and edit some of this stuff and put it out there, and try and figure out what I should call this vlog. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna call it. So if you have any suggestions of, what we should title the vlog 1, episode 1, please feel free to submit your inquiries. You can find me on social media. I'm not quite even sure which outlet I'm going to use. So let's just say you can find me, Craig Gunter, on Facebook. Inbox me. That's probably the easiest way. You can follow me on www.simplifiedteammanagement. I'm also on Instagram as OneSTMNation. My personal Instagram is The Real Craig Gunter. That's where you probably should send all your personal stuff versus anything on my business page. I'm also on Snapchat. I'm still trying to figure out how to use Snapchat. I have a Snapchat. My kids snap all the time. I have maybe 10 friends on Snapchat, I guess. So we'll figure that out as we continue to learn more and more about technology. If you hear a noise, it's my heater down here because, again, it's 0 degrees and I'm freezing. Let's see, what else? Let's go. I got this new Alexa Echo Show for Christmas, and it's pretty sweet because I can just say, hey, Alexa, turn on. And she turns on, and I can say, Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar. And then she will say, oh, it's not working. Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar. And she will say,
shuffling songs by Kendrick Lamar.
Pretty awesome there. Turn off, Alexa. Good morning, Liz. As Alexa, turn off, please. Thank you. I'm not quite sure about these echo shows and all that good stuff. I think the government is watching, so I'm a firm believer the government knows everything we're doing anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So, as I have her, Alexa, in my house, she will probably be spying on me.
Based on your zip code settings,
Alexa,
here are a few popular...
turn off. Anyway, this is going to be pretty cool. So thanks for joining, and we'll be back here shortly, probably in the same sweatshirt. But thanks for joining, and this is going to be a pretty good journey as we go along. Any feedback would be great. I got to go punch the clock here for a little bit, and then we'll chat a little bit later today. So that's 10 minutes of what we're trying to do. I'm sure it's going to be a raw 10 minutes, but happy day, full circle. Love you all. Stay strong, do something positive, and bite the apple, move on.
And if you want it, come and get it, crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was